Work boots for plantar fasciitis, and is there a difference between the work boot I should choose if I've got plantar fasciitis? And the answer to that question is absolutely there's a difference, and different work boots will do different things for your feet based on how they function. So just before we kick off, the plantar fasciitis is basically the inflammation of a ligament. So we've got a left foot here, so there's your big toe, and it's a ligament that spans the arch of your foot. So just where this pen is, and if you can imagine, when your foot arch collapses, it strains that ligament as it stretches the ligament every time. So because we walk so many repetitions during the day, if our foot rolls in too much, it strains that ligament and it gets inflamed and sore. So that's the itis. So the plantar fascia becomes inflamed. So usually you'll get the pain in the plantar fascia. Usually it's an insertion or anywhere between the heel and the toe, just depending on where you're overloading the plantar fascia the most. So that's what plantar fasciitis is, and it's caused by when your arch collapses and your calf muscles are too tight and your boots don't support you enough. So when we choose a boot to treat plantar fasciitis, we need to choose a boot with certain functions and certain features that will help to support the foot to rest the plantar fascia, so we're not straining the plantar fascia every time we walk. It can rest and the body can do its job for healing. So the things we look for in a work boot to treat plantar fasciitis is, first thing, where does it bend? So if we look at this Ergonomics Elements work boot, if we bend it end on end, it should only bend right through where the big toe bends. Now this is the only place our foot bends when we're going heel to toe. So it's the only place we really want the boot to bend. If it bends right through the middle of the foot, what will happen is we'll actually strain the plantar fascia more, and then it won't heal and it'll stay inflamed and stay painful. The second thing we look for is the boot shouldn't twist too much. So if we try and wring out the boot, we don't want it to roll in or roll out too far. So if we can have a nice boot that's nice and stable side to side, that's even better for the boot. We usually have a heel counter that's high and firm and fully enclosed. And we have a shock absorbing midsole that cushions the foot. Now what this does is when you cushion the foot on impact, what it'll do, it actually takes some of the pressure away from the heel, and it reduces the peak force that goes up through your heel. And this can actually, when the peak force is lower, your foot will pronate more slowly and it won't put so much strain on the plantar fascia. Now the other things we look for in a work boot to help to treat plantar fasciitis is, what is the insole doing? We usually have an arch supportive insole that's cushioned in the heel, so it makes it nice and comfortable where the plantar fascia attaches into the heel. So we've got some nice cushioning under there where it attaches into that medial calcaneal tubercle. And what that does, that just makes it feel nicer. It doesn't actually fix the plantar fasciitis. So then the other thing we need to do is support the arch, so we stop that foot from rolling in too far, and that takes the strain out of the plantar fascia. So if we can support and cushion the plantar fascia, this goes a long way towards resting it, and then the body will be able to heal the plantar fascia, and then over time you'll get less pain in the plantar fascia, and you'll relieve your plantar fasciitis. Now, in association with supporting and cushioning the foot, we'd usually stretch our calf muscles, roll our calf muscles out. And if we do these two things in conjunction, release the calf muscles and support and cushion the foot and rest the foot, usually we'll be able to get some great relief from our plantar fasciitis. But the features in the work boot are absolutely important, and we need to look at we've got all of these features to do our best to try and relieve plantar fasciitis. The other thing we also look for is, how do we fasten the boot to the foot? And a lace up is by far our preferred method of fastening the boot to the foot, as it just holds the boot on the foot a lot more firmly and helps to also pull up the arch, the leather in the arch, and it adds more arch support to the boot. So that's basically it. Support your feet and stretch your calves out, and you should help to relieve your plantar fasciitis. If you have any questions, please contact us and like and comment below. Thanks. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. It's really simple to do, and it really does help out our channel. If you need more information on the topics discussed, you can find some links in the description where they'll take you to our website where we can discuss this in a little bit more detail. If you have a specific question that you'd like answered, please comment in the comment section below, and we'll do our best to make a video to address your question. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.